everybody, this is Nancy from Tales of the Ravenous Reader, and look who I have here with me today. It's Morgan Rhodes, author of the Fallen Kingdom series. One of my favorite fantasies! Yes. And I'm so excited to have her here. She's with the Penguin Teen on Tour.
Summer 2017.
Yeah, see? So excited. It was a great panel, and so I decided to have her along with me for a small little interview that we're going to do because, you know, I love this series, and this was the last book that had come out, which is Crystal Storm. So beautiful. Such a great series. What can I say? Where would you... Well, we can go ahead and just talk about the series for those people that are not familiar with the series. If you could just give a quick little, cap about what the series is about.
Okay, well, in a nutshell, the Fallen Kingdom series is a 6-book series. It's best described as Game of Thrones for teens. So you're looking at, the fight for the throne, princes and princesses and rebels and sorceresses and magic and war. And with teenagers as the main characters. Lots of romance, forbidden romance, and lots of shenanigans. And then I also have my Spirits and Thieves Trilogy. This is book 2, Darkest Magic, and this is a companion spin-off. It can be read separately or it can be read in publication order, and it is partially set in contemporary Toronto, and it's about 2 sisters who find a very special book, and they can't read a word in it, but it works as a portal to the Fallen Kingdom's world, and it takes one of them to 1,000 years before the Fallen Kingdom series. It's a little complicated, but it actually does make sense. Because in the Fallen Kingdom series they talk about what happened 1,000 years ago with the goddesses and the original sorceress and all of that went down. And in the Spirits and Thieves series you get to actually see all of that happen on the page. So it answers a lot of questions, and you get to see the truth of what people are talking about.
And, people love this series, and they also love the ships that go on in there. What is your favorite ship in the series?
Well, I have to kind of go along with the general consensus. I do like the Magnus ship. And I was just telling some people, not a spoiler, and it's a spoiler warning, cover your ears if you haven't read past book 1, but yes, Magnus and Cleo are definitely a thing. And somebody was asking me when that decision was made and if it was from the very beginning, and it was absolutely not. On paper, it was definitely going to be Jonas and Cleo, but things happen and chemistry happens, and even though you have pasts where you've hurt each other, if you have enough books to make it up to each other, things can happen, and it's definitely been a very interesting relationship to write.
Because I didn't see that coming, but then you sort of get that little bit of an inkling, she's not going to go that way, and it didn't. It made my reader heart so happy. So I'm so excited for that. But your next novel got pushed back. The last novel in the series got pushed back a little bit.
Yes, Immortal Rain, which is the 6th book in the Fallen Kingdom series, is pushed to, instead of December 2017, it's going to be February 2018. And that is, I know, I'm sorry, it's my fault. I have just become a little behind in my deadlines because these multi-point of view high fantasies have been catching up to me over the years. And I just need a little more time to make it as good as I want it to be the perfect ending to the series.
Which we would all appreciate, so that's fine. You can
Thank you for being patient with me.
So, thank you so much for spending some time with me.
My pleasure. Always good to see you, Nancy.
I've known her for so many years now.
So many years.
So many years. So, we actually, 2006,
2007, that's like
7, 8?
11 years ago.
So, yeah. So, I'm so excited to see that you've gotten onto this path and this amazing series, and, wish you well with everything.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So, bye, everybody. Have fun.